Hey everybody, welcome to another Diesel Mod 2 Cowardly Dog Halloween video. Today we're going to be talking about the next two episodes. Also, don't forget Sunday we're going to be doing the last three episodes, and on Monday I'll give kind of an overview of this series of the cartoon, and then on Tuesday, we'll be doing the special episode, The Fog of Courage. So, let's start off with Aqua-Farmer. Aqua-Farmer is an episode that was isn't so in this episode, Courage, Eustace, and Muriel are all at a water park watching a dolphin. And obviously, this dolphin is like any other dolphin. It's smart, it's intelligent, it's a pretty good swimmer. And, but Eustace just thinks it's just another stupid mammal and says that he can swim faster than it can. So he challenges the dolphin to a race from one end of the tank to the other end. And of course, Eustace loses the first time. It's kind of sad. So he asks for a rematch. So he does. But there's one thing at stake: Muriel. If he loses again, Muriel has to stay with the dolphin. So there's a scenes with Eustace trying to learn how to swim good. Like there's a part with the bathtub where he accidentally unplugs the water, and then there's a scene where he's in this contraption that helps him swim. Like, of course, both times fail, and then he gets put in a cast. Of course, Courage comes along and hypnotizes him to make him to make him get rid of his old self and in with his new self. And of course, when he does this, he's stronger, and I guess he's faster. So, day of the race comes along, and they it's just the race. The race from one end to the tank, and this time they made it an obstacle course. You had to jump through rings. You had to um, play basketball. Yes, I think it's like three hoops. Um, give, and then they have to climb across climb on that, and then of course climb across the rings. The ones that you have to hold on to, and then get a fist on the guy. But of course, he doesn't want to. Eventually, he doesn't give it to Eustace. Eventually, Coach starts to hypnotize him again, but instead he hypnotizes the dolphin, and it turns out he's just a little bitty fish. And the guy in charge is some kind of lizard, and Eustace wins. And then of course at the end of the episode, he wants to win. He has to challenge. He wants to another race. Alright, so next episode is called Fruit of the Dragon. Now, the episode opens up with Joyce, Muriel, and Eustace all eating seafood. And there's this big thing outside the window. We don't know what it is until a few minutes later. But it eats Eustace. So and the dragon tells him that he wants to eat. He's a flying dragon, so he has to eat people. So he runs out after them, but his hands are so small, he tries using them to fly, but he can't get to Courage and Muriel. So Courage decides to teach him how to fly. First of all, he uses, he tells them to run off, to the barn house. Oh, and if they don't, he has to eat Muriel. So he takes off and obviously falls. Then they do the whole thing what they did in Aqua-Farmer. But this time it's the dragon trying to fly. And, Garth turns the fat on and he and it works for a few minutes, but then he gets blown away. Then last but not least, I don't know what he does, but the dragon's just like, I'm afraid I'm going to have to eat you. And so he runs after them, and they get to this lake. And he runs after them into this forest, and then out at the end of this lake. But they meet up with another dragon, but this time it's not a flying dragon, it's a water dragon. And he tells him, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm a water dragon. And he's eating fish. And so the dragon comes up and he sees that. And Courage shows him fish. He's like, I don't eat fish. I'm a flying dragon. And Courage decides to let him eat. He tells him to eat it, and he goes, oh, maybe just a nibble. And he eats it, and he likes it. So he goes out, and then he says, do you have any more? And Courage makes him go out into the middle of the river, and he finally realizes he is a water dragon. And he meets up with his brother, which we find out that he was taken away by a storm and raised by flying dragons. And of course, he takes Eustace out to ask him why this happens, but he opens up his chest and takes him out. But then he's eaten by a flying dragon. Alright, the next one is the last of the Starmakers. So the episode opens up with these two space squids, if you will, who are, with one of them having babies, and the other one is a father, and they both are being sucked in by this giant space whale. But the father blocks the space whale from eating them. And the mother goes down to Earth into the middle of nowhere. And she lands. This is Courage just looking out on the field. and Muriel comes out and sees this. Oh, and she shows that she makes stars. No, actually, first she digs a hole and tells Courage to to make her comfortable. Of course, Courage shows her. She shows him, Courage, does he make stars? And when Muriel comes back out, he also sells the Muriel that he makes stars. Which Eustace finds this an opportunity to call the government, as he's going to get money for this star maker. So the government comes up and they trap the squid, the giant space squid, in a dome, and the babies in another dome, which are eggs, by the way. So they also lock up Muriel. And see, Muriel tells Squid he has to give that squid back her babies, because he's about to pass away. So Squid goes in and gets the eggs after knocking out a thistle. Then he goes up there and sews in with the squids with like the balloons, and he goes up to the tank where it's getting fluid to the space squid. Of course, he gets in there after the government officials try to stop him. One scientist stopped him, and by blocking the pipe to it. So he takes the eggs and puts them underneath the mother. It's like, hatch! And they finally hatch after a few minutes, and they all go to the sky and start making stars. Then the mother passes away, but leaves a beautiful garden. Then the commander tells her, oh, by the way, he has wheels on his feet. He tells her, I've been promoted to the head of, I don't know what he said, but he says, I will, you get this huss. It's like, yep. So he tells him, good thing that money we gave the farmer was made with experimental bucket fuel. And he makes some money blast off. Alright, now the last episode is the last episode I'm talking about is Prevent the Son of the Chicken from Outer Space. You thought we were done with the chicken from outer space, right? Well, now he has a son. And he has been ordered to kill or destroy, if you will. It's a cartoon, we can't say kill. A cartoon, but courage. So they go to Earth. The son goes to Earth, and Muriel and Courage and Eustace are all painting the hen house, and Muriel wants it pink, while Eustace wants it blue. He says, paint it blue, you Cowardly Dog. So the chicken from the son of the chicken out from our space comes and like Rex, the farmhouse hen house. And of course, they go after Kurt. First, they just try to zap him with their ray gun, like in the first episode we seen. Then, as they rebuild the hen house, they build this contraption which traps curds. It's kind of a unique one, but here's my question. Why did curds get away before it went off? And then they had the train. Have a train. And by the way, the middle one, there's a 3-headed chicken, by the way. The middle one likes taking pictures. I kind of think of like the Three Stooges, basically. So, they tie them to the tracks, and these tracks, I don't even know how they get a train to go out there, but they do. And Courage switches the tracks, which the middle one made. They switched for, and they wreck the hen house again. Then the final time they tried to destroy him, after they rebuilt, after Eustace and Muriel, all three of them rebuild the hen house, they lock him in the hen house, and then Courage gets out, and then they try to destroy him again, only to have failed again, and they start hitting each other with Courage's help. And so they start crying because the mother told them that if they don't destroy Courage, do not come back. And so Courage comes up with an idea. So he makes them take pictures of them, showing them destroying Courage. And the episode ends with them taking the picture and going away. And by the time the episode ends, they're all three of them are 3-headed chicken. Alright, so that's the last time we'll see the chicken from outer space, or anything to do with it. Alright, tomorrow we're going to be talking about, I'm not sure, I'll figure out something, but tomorrow we'll be doing that, and then on Sunday, we're going to do Courageous Cure, Ball of Revenge, Cabaret Courage, Wrath of the Librarian, Remembrance of Courage Past, and Perfect. And don't forget, Monday, we'll do another thing for that. And then Tuesday, we'll talk about the special, The Fog of Courage. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on tomorrow.